Welcome back to Let's Play Xanadu next. This is not Tokyo Xanadu, no matter what I said in several episodes. Last time we made our way through the fiery part of Mount Eaglet. And now we need to warp back up to the summit area. Well, it's not even the summit. It was referred to on the teleporter as Central, so we've got a ways to go in that area. Alright. There are only 3 other warp points, interestingly. Which means we are a decent ways into the game, too. As I mentioned before, don't worry, I will be doing the bonus dungeon. Alright, so while I'm up here, I'm just gonna have the fire spell equipped, so that I can knock the griffins down. Then abort gains a level. Nice. And I gain a level. Nice. This seems spectacle-y. Nope. Go ahead and attack, please. Thank you. There we go. Oh. So I was kind of right. Ooh, a new weapon. The Drake's Claw. Which I need 28 strength for. I see. Comes with the strong arm skill that probably boosts strength. So I'm going to need to gain at least one more level or happen upon one more strength seed. I've heard that if you level down, you actually get 9 skill points for a level, but I'm not sure how true that is. Why was I not doing that more before? Just hitting enemies with a spell to stun them so that I can get around them. That's actually a fairly obvious strategy now I'm thinking about it. Let's see, what's up here? More griffins. I'll just take them on one at a time, because they're easy to dodge when they're in the air. Panacea, and a memoir. Purpose memoir, huh? Alright, I'm out of casts. Interesting. Ooh, a spell book of Frost 2, which is the Ice Shield spell. Okay. I'll take that. That's free. Saves me, what, 1,200? 1,500? Which is still a sizable amount at this point of the game. They managed to scale gold very well. I'm not sure how I managed to hit that many times in a row, considering you do not have high accuracy from the front of enemies. More statues. And a save heal point. Game is really rubbing in. Hey, you can't have the ice passive. Throw on the thunder one, I guess. Evilwurm. Worm unlimited? No. Holy crap. Yeah, he has 550 attack. Alright. So let's go. I think I want Clear Mind. And... oh, that's actually a different thing. Go Freezing and Frost. Alright, can't hit him in the air. Frost is an awesome spell. So what I'm going to do is have that be my primary spell. Of course I want that. I don't have any magic potions on me. That is highly unfortunate. Alright. Just run in a circle, I guess. Oh, that's fair. Oh, I'm supposed to be up on the platforms because it's a low area of effect. Okay, you know what? Go back in. Do my adjustment. That increases mind, which actually I might as well take. Get some magic defense. Ow. Yeah, this actually works out real well. I really wish I had a magic potion on me. Wow. Okay. Alright, and you're up there, which I think actually just means I'm kind of screwed. Oh, those travel up. Okay. Yeah, okay, so if he lands on top of the platforms, that just hits you. For some terrible reason. Alright. Alright, it's fairly easy to get back up here. So... because I need it anyway, I might as well dump my points into that here. While also going back to Sorcerian. I'm going to be buying and selling stuff, so let's go ahead and put Veniport back on for a moment. Heal potions. I have 29. 39, I don't think I can get a better armor. Maybe he sells the ice weapon, though? Just by chance? Let's see here. Quickness. Hardy Bones, Berserk, Cyclone, one-handed. And Battle Cry. Nope. Couldn't afford anyway. Couldn't afford anyway. I need the fire resist anyway. Out of curiosity. Wow. Alright. Guess I'll just go back and buy more healing potions. I have all the ice spells you have. Alright. put the Sorcerian back on. Let's go ahead and move that down, and I'm gonna go get my magic potions out just in case. Because I do think this is the way I need to go. Turn stuff in. There we go. Mastered that. So this really should be enough. Oh, hang on. That's not the way to the teleporter. I do kind of like this pre-boss gauntlet thing they've got going on here. Although, I do wish that if they had to do the kill everything in the room to get a chest thing, that it would be the final room, but... eh. I'm at max proficiency, so fighting things is actually not going to help me that much. Well... if I need to do level grinding, I can do that off-screen. Oh my god. Ah. Alright. So this should be doable now. Wait, what? Why are you changing your pattern? Yeah, that's 169 damage per tick. That's like double what I was doing before. There we go. Alright, drop down there. Ah, crap. Alright, I've got one more cast of... I don't know what that is. Oh! That is, you better have the boots equipped. If you want any hope of dodging. But then, the boots also make it terrible to dodge otherwise. That is a lot of projectiles. What? Oh, he's doing that. I think I can do the rest with melee. Oh, this is... Oh, just a charged version of the normal thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna heal just in case. Yeah, because... Oh, it doesn't work that way. I'm just dumb. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and pull that off for a moment. Because I was wrong about actually needing them to dodge this. I definitely should have had sneak attack equipped. But hindsight is 20/20 and all that. This would have been done faster if I used a magic potion, but those things are rare to drop, so... I'm almost certainly going to wind up farming some if I do the re-leveling thing for more skill points, but... Got him. I find it interesting that bosses actually don't give that much experience. Like, in a lot of games, there are some games where most of your experience comes from boss fights. Like, the Dragoon game on the PS1. Alright, we've got another crown. Why are all these crowns being guarded by monsters? And then there was the one that was just in the back alley ruins. Alright. There's also a chest down here. Containing the Lungstone. Oh, we can breathe in water now. Alright, anything else? Nope. Gonna want that equipped. And let's get out of here. Oh, there's gonna be a cutscene when I leave. That is the warp thing, right? Yeah. No, I'm not sure why it wasn't working then. Hero! Did you just get back? Glad you made it in one piece. Are you well? No mortal wounds, I take it? I thought I'd get us some tea for when you returned, so here you are. Shall we have a cup? Did you find another crown? After exploring Eaglet Mountain, I dare say you've pretty much scoured this whole island. You've done wonderfully. Up to this point, we've gathered 3 crowns and a fair number of tablets, too. We should check around town. Maybe there's some clue about Castle Strange Rock we can still learn. With all that endless fighting you've done, hero, a relaxing stroll would probably do you good. But I know where I can go in the dungeon. Plus, we've got some reading to do. The princess never returning. If the literature of this era rings true, then the fair Princess Fleuret was a young lady of the most cheerful disposition, unmatched in both academic and military talent, and beloved by all her people. But though it is an incontrovertible fact that she inherited the title of Sacred Maiden at the time of her 16th birthday, little detail is known of her life before that day. Of course, the question most pertinent to those records is that of her whereabouts when she and the Seven Sages vanished from Xanadu. The following account is one that may prove most familiar to my readers, as it endures to this very day in the canon of tales recounted to our young. Regrettably, there exists no official report of these events, so all information herein pertaining to Princess Fleuret's emprise is comprised from hearsay and rumor of the time. The last confirmed location of Princess Fleuret and her party was in the vicinity of Lindale. With the Dragon Slayer shimmering in her hands, our noble heroine had her sights set upon the mysterious castle that appeared only amidst the fog on the water. The selfsame fort that had eluded the prior frenzied searching of Xanadu's army, Castle Strange Rock, stronghold of Galsus. The princess and the Seven Sages, having successfully infiltrated the elusive citadel, had thus set about tracking down the devil and his bride therein. And in those haunted halls, to behold the mere shadow of the princess wielding the sacred sword was as if to see the guardian Valkyria herself. Such was the level of mastery displayed by our heroine. At long last, after 7 days of fierce battle, Princess Fleuret's holy blade was plunged through the massive neck of the Dragon King. The Black Bride, with her husband dead and her power lost, is said to have then relinquished Castle Strange Rock into the waters deep, and herself to eternal sleep. Of course, this is all little more than folktale. Whatever truth there may be to this grandiose epic has been lost to the ages. It is historical fact, however, that the incursions wrought by the Devil's minions suddenly ceased no more than a single month after Princess Fleuret's disappearance from Xanadu, and since that time neither scale nor claw has been seen of Galsus or his bride. Now, the princess is heralded as one of the greatest figures of our time, a savior regarded with reverence and admiration akin to that bestowed upon the founder himself, the great Kublai Khan. And after these events, no further incidents occurred, leaving Xanadu's record books with naught but peace and prosperity to this very day. I must admit that even I, typically unaffected as I am by the march of time that I commit to record, have become enamored of this lore. When I call to mind that image of Princess Fleuret brandishing her holy blade, I find myself lost in the moment. Seems like this is talking about Princess Fleuret. She must have looked amazing wielding the sacred sword against Galsus, and then there's that mention of Castle Strange Rock. It might just be a clue. Except, I guess we can't be certain if the rumors from that era are true. It says the Black Bride sunk it into the lake. Oh, before I forget, I made lunch for you. 60 XP. For safety, I am gonna go put my stat points from int into strength real quick. Just before I forget. Deluxe spare ribs. Sir Knight, you seem to have grown greatly in confidence of late. I believe you have the will now to realize your goal and return to normal. Without a doubt, the sacred sword will choose a man such as yourself. I can sense it. Alright. Take that down, and next level I'll be able to wield the Drake's Claw. And then it'll be time to grind more proficiency. Alright. Sacred Sword and Maiden. Allow me to discuss the particulars of the Sacred Sword, Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer is the name of the legendary blade used by a brave hero to fell the Dragon King Galsus. Long ago, when the sword first emerged in lore, it was presumed to be the incarnation of a sainted hero whose desire to destroy evil had manifested in physical form. Yet the ability to vanquish evil is not the only magic it holds. At full strength, the sword also protects the wielder, even granting unto them the utmost triumphs. Because of this power, the royal family feared that the sword would fall into the hands of wicked people, much like the crowns. In order to safeguard the sacred sword, therefore, its whereabouts were kept secret from the public with extreme caution, I guess. I didn't see what the actual word was. One other rumor concerning the care of the sacred sword that I am unable to confirm is its connection to the sacred maiden's seal. For after Princess Fleuret took the sacred sword with her, the final whereabouts of the holy blade were lost to all records. Regarding the sacred maiden's seal, maintaining the spell is quite the arduous task indeed. From the day they turn 16, those chosen are appointed to the role of standing guard over the seal, imprisoning the devil until their successor becomes of age. For centuries, there's been a steady continuation of the role since Galsus was sealed. In order to fulfill such obligations, I've heard it is necessary that the royal family's eldest daughter is put through arduous training to become a sacred maiden from the moment of her birth. It is no exaggeration in my eyes to say that they shouldered a great burden to maintain peace in Xanadu. Those memoirs we've been reading mentioned arduous training, day in and day out. That is, until this unfortunate role was put to an end, more specifically when it was passed to Princess Fleuret. It says here that the Sacred Sword and the Sacred Maiden's seal are related. I'd love to hear Princess Fleuret's tale if she were alive to tell it. Packed lunch. The 7 Wise Sages. We're only missing 4 tablets now. The 7 sages who gathered to guide the brave hero in his quest to defeat Galsus were people from all walks of life and from all corners of Xanadu. They were skilled men and women held in the highest regard by the king. After that hero defeated Galsus, their role became that of assistants to the Sacred Maidens. These sages served both as guardians and advisors in all aspects of the Sacred Maiden's life. Up until the time Princess Fleuret became the Sacred Maiden, many different people were appointed the role as one of the sages throughout the ages. But the sages of that time are of particular note and are honored below. Oh. Oh. Dvorak, Sage of Valor. Gandharva, Sage of Merit. Lorelei, Sage of Charm. Theobald, Sage of Empathy. Abhidharma, Sage of Wisdom. Beatrice, Sage of Mysticism. And Sturm, Sage of Victory. They, along with the princess... One of the sages was mentioning not knowing where the princess was, or... No, they know exactly where she is, because she's been there this whole time. They, along with the princess, carried the hopes of the people as they set off to vanquish Galsus, and when they faced a demonic army, the sages passed along their knowledge and records to her. Their wisdom and skill, it is said, was instrumental in driving Galsus out and returning peace to Xanadu. I wish to record here, however, an oddity that I came across while perusing the various records from that era. The sage Lorelei. Not a single document exists which pertains to her. Perhaps she perished during the war, or perhaps someone wished to strike her memory from history itself. Much like the location of the crowns and sacred sword, I have no way to verify the true fate of this forgotten sage. At the present time, without the lingering threat of Galsus casting a shadow over the land, the traditions of the sages and Sacred Maiden have been abolished. However, I wish to ensure that their valiant legacy is given its due in the pages of history, and thus have written about it here. I can only hope that the royal heroine and the 7 sages found peace at the end, even as I immortalize their deeds here. 7 sages, huh? We really owe them so much for all the sacrifices they made to make the world what it is today. These people are undoubtedly related to the Sacred Sword as well. Oh, you are so dense. Dvorak is the guy who cut me down. Oh my god. I'm not going to read all these out. Is it Fleuret writing these? I need to reread the next one anyway, because of that. Her sister was chosen. Oh. Worse. Well, on that merry note, next time on Let's Play Xanadu next, we're heading back to the Eternal Maze. Every time I go there, I feel like its name is more and more apt. See you guys then.